Welcome back. After weeks of protests, Transport Cabinet Secretary of Transportation is set to meet protesters who have been pushing the government to allow truckers to transport cargo at the port of Mombasa.
Well, the group has already met the opposition leader, that's Raila Odinga, and Mombasa Governor Ali Hassan Joho, and expressed their disappointment of a failure to suspend a directive requiring cargo to be transported via the SGR. We can now bring in our Francis Mtalaki, who has more details from Mombasa. There we go. We have him now live for us. Francis, talk to us a little bit about the program for today in regards to this particular meeting, but also tell us this. What guarantee will these protesters have that once they've met the Transport Cabinet Secretary, that whatever promises are made in that meeting will be implemented? Because those are some of the issues that have been raised after previous meetings have been held.
Yes, indeed, Wahiga, that is what has been happening in recent weeks. But as this is happening, and with the reports that we've been receiving, that from next week, then probably the Transport Cabinet Secretary, James Macharia, will be coming to Mombasa to meet a number of stakeholders from the transport sector. But as that is happening already, there is a splitter group that has come up to say that what James Macharia is doing with regard to the suspension of a directive that was issued by MD from the KPA as well as the Commissioner General, that was suspended, and now business is back as usual. But according to the other group that has been conducting demonstrations week in, week out, every Monday here in Mombasa, according to this group, they feel that that is going contrary to what is happening at the port of Mombasa. I want to engage some of the members from the transport department. Talk to us. Tell us, what is the difference? What is the difference between in terms of what you are saying with regard to what has been happening? Because you seem to be looking at on different direction with regard to the other group.
Hi, my name is Paul of Agent Pump Logistics. I'm a director in one of the transport company. And we are so worried that there are people who we believe, after doing our investigation, that they are hired activists which are going against the government effort to look into transport business. And us, as genuine transporters, we would say categorically that we are comfortable with the directives that were given by CS Macharia, and things are flowing properly, and we are against the activities that we believe are hired, and we are okay with the government. We have no problem at all.
We have truck drivers who maintain that as per the CSA that he did suspend, but that is just on paper. On the ground, it is not. Things are very different. I'm categorically saying that things are different in the ground. The business is there. So long as you are registered with the Transport Association and you have papers to let you enter port, and you have business, things are moving and things are okay in the ground. But according to the Kenya Transport Association, they still maintain that business is not back as usual.
Oh, no, with me things are good. Things are okay, yeah.
And moving forward, what would you want? Because you seem to be angered by the move by the human rights groups to join other members from the transport and specifically the long distance drivers.
We would want the government to come in the ground and look into these issues. The government should sit down with us and see the difference of people, how the other people are saying. Otherwise, with us, we have no problem with it all.
If there's going to be a meeting next week, what would you want to be addressed by the CS?
The proper flow and security, that's number one. Otherwise, I was thinking that there are people that are believing that they can just come out of nowhere, enter into port and load goods without proper document, which is against the business. So I believe once you have you are registered with the Transport Association and your vehicle is in proper condition, business is there.
Lastly, labda tueleze wewe kwa upande wako, labda mbona unasema ukija upande huu, mbona mnahisi kwamba wale wengine kwamba wanawafinya na nyinyi mmeanza kupata biashara?
Mimi naona wale wanafanya biashara ya wanaharakati, kwa sababu hata hivi hapa tuliposimama malori mengi yanapita, maana hapa tumesimama tuko gate number 12 na malori mengi yanatoka poti. Mimi nikiwa naishi katika maeneo yanayopitia malori Changamwe, Miritini na Jomvu, tunapata kwamba kuna a lot of kuna a lot of activities ya malori yanapita, na kweli tulikuwa kuna vijana mitaani walikuwa kwa kweli wamekatwa makazi, saa hii wameingia mizigoni na hatuwaoni tena mitaani. Sasa sisi kitu ambacho tunataka kusema, hawa civil society kama kweli walikuwa wanafanya hiyo kazi, nafikiri tunaweza kuwapa kongole, they did what they could have done, right? Sasa wawache serikali nayo ifanye kazi yake, kwa sababu tunachojua ni kwamba kule poti kweli malori yalikuwa hayaingii, lakini sasa hivi malori yanaingia poti, na huku barabarani hata hivi hapa mkiangalia malori bado tunayapata. Sasa biashara inapika pole pole. Yes. Yeah. Nikimalizia ni kwamba watupe nafasi sisi tufanye kazi na serikali tafadhali.
Asante sana kwa muda wako. Well, that is what we have from Mombasa. It has emerged that there is a splitter group that is saying that according to the suspension that was given by the CS, they now feel that business is back at the port of Mombasa. But on the other side, we also have a number of truck drivers who maintain that business is still low in terms of what used to happen here in Mombasa, and what they're fighting for, it is equal competition between the transport, that is the road transport, and the SGR. Back to you, Wahiga.